Hey guys, welcome to my video on what you need to start streaming on Twitch. We're going to be covering a few different topics in this video. We'll go into quite a lot of depth into some of the subjects, but less in others, but I will provide you with all the information that you need to start streaming. The topics we're going to cover in this video are going to be webcams and microphones, computers, graphics, internet, Streamlabs OBS, your streaming account, whether it's Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, etc. Why are you streaming? Plans for success, and your time/schedule. And without further ado guys, I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please make sure that you hit the like button, you share it with friends, you subscribe, or you follow me on Twitch if you want to catch me playing some games live. So to get started with streaming on Twitch or whichever streaming platform you choose, I would start with a USB microphone. You can start with, a huge selection of microphones. The good thing about microphones is that you can really improve the sound quality using programs such as Voicemeeter Banana. That allows you to add a noise gate so you don't get all these other background noises like dogs barking outside or cars beeping or anything like that, and or even tapping at your keys. That can actually be really frustrating to some people. So adding a noise gate will stop that, and it will mean that your microphone will only pick up what you choose it to pick up. So you can set the sensitivity on that noise filter basically to stop that. You can also add more depth to your voice and make your voice sound even nicer. I would definitely suggest looking into tutorials about how to use Voicemeeter Banana. It controls all your sound on your computer from one place, so I'd definitely suggest that. It actually made my £20 microphone really sound very nice. I only chose to get a new microphone, which I'm working with a Rode USB NT1 now, and I didn't buy this microphone. This is what I'm going to suggest to you now. This microphone came from a donation goal. So what I would say is start off with a cheap and easy USB microphone. And when you've started to build a little bit of a viewership, so say between 5 and 20 viewers, add a donation goal and make that donation goal the microphone that you want. So for me, it was I knew I didn't want to have a Blue Yeti. I've seen the Blue Yetis, think they're great, but I wanted to go for something a little bit different because I want to do voice acting as well as streaming. That's what my goals are in life, to be a voice actor and a streamer, so they're my two goals. So I wanted to go for the Rode NT USB 1. So I made that my donation goal, and within I set the donation goal for a month. Within a week we hit that donation goal. Straight away people wanted me to have a new microphone, and it was my viewers. They care about the quality that they are watching, so adding that donation goal is a really good way to get started. Now I'm going to go against the grain with this one. Webcams aren't necessary for streaming. You can have a webcam, but you don't have to. It entirely depends on what your niche is for streaming and what you're going for. I watch a variety of streamers. Some use webcams and they are really entertaining, some don't, but are also really entertaining. The thing I have noticed about webcams though is if you don't use a webcam, the ones I've watched, the streamers I've watched who don't have a webcam tend to be very skilled players. So when they're playing a game, their gameplay, their quality of the gameplay is brilliant. They are like in the top percentile of gamers in that specific game category. Also, they're very good at commentating. So usually they have one of those two skills or both those skills in one if they don't use a webcam. If you do use a webcam, brilliant, that's excellent. It opens up, I guess, more variety and options for you, because having a webcam can allow you to be, I guess, more entertaining in many ways. It depends entirely what the viewers are looking for and what your niche is, but having a webcam is a great way to really open yourself up to your viewers and let them connect with you on a more personal level, as they've seen what you look like, who you are, and they've seen your reactions to the gameplay. So it's really good to have one, but you don't actually have to have one. If you don't necessarily have the money to be able to afford one straight away, stream without one, and then add a donation goal as, you know, whatever webcam you choose to get. I would suggest the Logitech C920. It's a great webcam. It's the one I'm using right now. The thing you have to bear in mind with webcams is you can have, you know, this webcam, but it won't look as good as it does now for you guys if you don't have the good enough lighting. So right now I've got a ring light on me and I've got another edge light, which just basically makes my face look like it's got more edge. And then I've got my room light, which is over there, which is creating this this awesome type of lighting. I can kind of make that more blue. We can make it a bit lighter. There we go, a little bit lighter. There you go. It goes like that. It's entirely dependent on what you're after when you're doing it. So make sure you get good enough lighting. I actually couldn't afford lighting at first. I bought all these lights through donation goals, so would highly suggest donation goals for those as well. Just another thing for the webcams, I'm not actually a sponsored streamer or anything like that for, you know, Logitech. So me suggesting the Logitech C920 is just because it's a really good webcam, and it's, you know, the webcam I suggest to everyone to try out for streaming. That's what I use. It's what, you know, a huge variety of streamers use, and there's a good reason for it. It's a good piece of kit. I'll pop a link in the description for that. And of course, if you can't afford that, then either stream without a webcam or get a cheaper alternative and set yourself a donation goal for that webcam in the future. Streamlabs OBS. I would suggest using Streamlabs OBS over anything else for your streaming needs. I provided a direct download link in the description. Streamlabs OBS is a fully integrated streaming software which allows you to stream directly from your PC to Twitch or whichever of the streaming platforms you choose, but it also allows you to manage and control all of your alerts too, such as followers, subscribers, donations, all of that in one. So you don't have to go to this web link, then that web link, then go to this bit of software, then that bit of software. It's all in one place, and they are constantly working and improving on it. So go ahead, click that description, click Streamlabs OBS, get it downloaded, and start streaming. Creating your streaming account. So once you've decided whether you want to stream to Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, etc., you need to make a streaming account and you need to choose a name. Who are you and what do you want your brand to be? You need to decide this, but you need to make sure you have a name that you want to stick with. It's awkward changing your name in the future, so try and pick a name that you want to stick to forever. Believe me, I started with the wrong type of name and I had to change it myself, and it was awkward. I had to redo all my branding. I definitely suggest starting with a name that you're really comfortable with. I've gone for Erosium TV. My old name was Erosium with my IRL initials on the end. I don't know why I chose it. I made it ages ago and I just stuck with it. But now we're Erosium TV and it works a lot better. Make sure when you're choosing your name that it rolls off the tongue easily. It looks good when, you know, it's written down. And it's not awkward to pronounce, because I tell you what, there's nothing worse than There's nothing worse than going to a stream once you've hosted someone and then mispronouncing your name. It's just a facepalm all over the place. So make sure you do a little bit of thinking about that. Write it down. Say it a few times. Imagine what other people would say the name like, and then settle on a name and make your streaming account. Then connect it up to Streamlabs OBS. Computer, graphics, and internet. Guys, this one is a bit more subjective. Some people will demand they need to have the highest level of internet to stream. You don't. And some people will say that you need the best computer gaming PC in the world. You don't. Honestly, guys, go to Twitch or go to Mixer or go to YouTube. They each have their own recommended settings and hardware required to stream to that platform. It's really helpful. Just have a read of it. I actually have the links in the description if you want to read through that. I am making this video to offer my suggestions and advice on how to start streaming, not the exact hardware you need to buy for each of your computers. It's impossible for me to say exactly what you need because you might have a different computer to myself. So look through there and then decide what you need to improve in your computer to start streaming to their recommended settings. Okay, plan for success, guys. Plan for success. Planning for success when you start streaming is really important. It's so important because it stops the chance of those unentertaining, boring, quiet moments of stream where you kind of lose what you're doing. You've got no idea what's happening. You're just chilling there playing a game because you haven't really thought about what you were going to do at this time in the stream. Not only that, but also deciding how long you're actually going to stream for, because once you've worked out how long you're going to stream for, you can kind of plan out, not exactly, because you want to keep things a little bit spontaneous, but you can plan out a basis of what you want to happen within the stream. So I'm going to be streaming some Paladins tonight. I'm going to spend 30 minutes in just chatting, having a chat with some of the guys that will undoubtedly stop by, and we'll have a good chat about the question of the day, and we'll discuss that for a little bit. Then we'll go into some Paladins. I'll play on my own for an hour, and then we'll have some viewer interaction games where some of my regular viewers can jump into Discord with me and join me for some games. We'll do that for a maximum of up to 4 to 5 hours. Then we'll end the stream on a high note with a big host, and everyone will go and show some love and support to that person I host. That is my plan. That's what I'm talking about, plan for success. But not only that, guys, when I say plan for success, you also need to plan how you're going to get viewers, because streaming on Twitch constantly is not a good plan for people that are starting to stream. Now, if you're a full-time streamer and you've got a good viewer base, then by all means stream all you want, yeah? But if you're new to streaming, you won't get lots of new viewers. You need to come up with a strategy, a plan for success that will bring in new viewers, whether this is, run a successful social media account that might, for example, make people laugh every day with posts, and then promoting yourself when you go live using that social media account can be really, really successful. Big streamers like Ninja have said they grew exponentially through using social media posts like Instagram, videos of them getting high kill streaks and such as that. It's really, really important to create a plan for success. You can do this with things like YouTube. You can create like entertaining or insightful or tutorials which will send people to your Twitch or your Twitch channel, whichever channel you choose. By the way, guys, go to Rosian TV on Twitch. Yeah, so it's really important to plan for those new viewers to come to your channel. Streaming just on Twitch isn't enough. You need to have the ability to stream on a consistent basis, but also to bring new viewers to your Twitch channel. Why are you streaming? Now, this isn't a deep question. Don't overthink it. Keep it basic, nice and simple, but try and think of why you actually want to stream. Saying, I want to make money through streaming is completely fine, but try and have extra things as well, because it's not just all about the money. If it is, your viewers will likely pick up on that and won't want to watch. So think about why do you want to stream, and what type of streamer are you going to be? Do you want to be, say, a streamer who's going to be focused solely on being the most entertaining streamer in the world with your webcam, or are you going to be a gamer with a little bit of webcam entertainment involved as well, or are you going to be the best gamer in that category of game? Are you going to be the best Counter-Strike player in the world and everybody's going to watch you because you are that good? Or are you going to be, a really insightful streamer who has lengthy discussions with his chat about evolving topics in today's climate, and maybe those will be uploaded to YouTube as well? You never know. Deciding what type of streamer you want to be will really help, because it will help to set up your branding, your graphics, everything along those lines. Having in mind that you want to be a successful streamer who entertains people and makes money is completely fine. Just try and find a niche where your talents and abilities meet what you like and enjoy to do, because once you've got all four of those together, you create something really valuable to the viewer to watch. Maybe you're just an average gamer, but you have funny reactions of things that happen on games. That's completely fine, and I tell you what, your viewers will love it. You will be a content king or queen. Time and schedule. So in this section, I really want to discuss how many times you're going to be streaming per week and what type of schedule you want to be using. Now, this is a controversial subject because everybody has a different opinion on how much you want to stream. I'm going to pop my opinion in there as well and offer suggestions and advice based off my own experience. I've been a streamer for, I'd say, nearly a year now, and I've gone through stages where I just streamed with no plans for bringing in new viewers or anything. I just streamed like a full-timer constantly. I got progress, but not as much progress as I have from creating content outside of streaming that have sent new viewers to my channel. That is by far way more successful in today's environment. Having a consistent schedule is a brilliant way to grow your stream following. So with Twitch, for example, you'll get new viewers, but your viewers might not stick around if they aren't able to tune in to your channel on a regular basis, knowing exactly when you're going to stream. If you're just a bit of a random streamer, I'm going to stream at this time, and tomorrow it's going to be a completely different time, it can be really difficult for your viewers to pop by and expect you to be there. And also, never ever be late. Try and avoid being late, guys, because those guys might stop by your channel and be like they're on time, you're not. Say you're even 5 minutes late, you could have had 3 people like stop by and be like, oh, he's not streaming today, I'll just go off and watch someone else. And then you go on and they haven't seen you, they've missed you completely, they've missed out on that content that they've wanted to watch. Believe me, I've done it before. I've been late myself, and I've felt the backlash when they've come in the next day and said, oh, I saw you weren't streaming. I'm like, oh, I did stream, sorry I was late. It's so bad when you do that. Don't do it, guys. Try your hardest to be on time consistently every time. And the amount of times you want to stream, it's entirely dependent on what you want to do, but I would suggest 3 to 4 times a week for 3 to 5 hours, depending on how many viewers you have. For me, I don't know about other streamers, my highest viewership is always in the middle of my stream. For about 3 hours, I have a really good viewership. For the first half an hour and the end half an hour, it dips down a little bit. Not a huge amount, but a little bit more than it does in the middle. I have a lot more people stop by in the middle of the stream and hang out for a good while, 2 or 3 hours typically. When I think about streaming, I like to think of watching and binging a TV series or a couple of films. No one really sits there and watches TV series for more than 5 hours at a time without doing something else at the same time. It's not, or in one sitting, that is. It's very difficult to just sit there and watch something. When you are binging or watching something on your other screen, you might be playing a game or something like that. And you got to think people are doing the same thing with your stream. Streaming any more than 5 hours without a consistent amount of views it's just not going to help your channel in the long run. You're better off putting that time into sending new viewers to your channel through using social media posts or creating YouTube videos. Really guys, I suggest it. Please consider it. I currently stream on Twitch and my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 11:30 Pacific time. It's the same time, same day, every single week. Without fail, I try my hardest to turn up on time, and I often say in stream so people can never forget when I'm gonna stream. And I tell you what guys, it's really made a lot of people consistently watch my stream because they know when I'm gonna stream. And I've had a lot of people also, I've noticed, will host me straight away after their stream because they look for people who they enjoy watching. And when they stream before me and they end whilst I'm streaming, they always drop a host because they know I'm going to be live at a specific time. It's really good to do this because you can build a consistent host list of people that are hosting you, but also a consistent list of viewers who will watch you. So definitely set yourself a schedule and put that schedule in the extensions below your stream. Okay guys, so if you sat through this video and you've enjoyed it and you think I might have helped you in any way, shape or form, please do me a massive favor, drop this video a like, hit that follow button on my Twitch, the link is in the description. I am Erosium TV on Twitch, and it would be awesome if you could drop by sometime. I'd love to chat to you. You can use some of the awesome sound commands in my Twitch channel. I will see you next time guys. This is Erosium, out.